Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. The Teamsters Union at City Brewing Company could go on strike in May if a new contract isn't agreed upon. According to sources within Teamsters Local 695, this week's two-day vote saw overwhelming support to authorize a strike. More than 400 members voted on two measures. The first, a litmus test on if members approved a proposed 12-hour workday. The second was to authorize the strike. Sources say members voted in favor of authorizing a strike and did not approve of the 12-hour shifts. Teamsters Local 695 has not shared an official tally of votes, but we will share those numbers once they're available. City Brewing Company says they're in the early stages of negotiations with the union for a new contract. The union's current contract with the brewery is up in May. The Franciscan Spirituality Center hosting its 15th annual Peace and Justice Stations of the Cross this morning. It is a chance for the community to come together and pray for different causes. The walk takes about 2 hours and stops at 10 different locations across La Crosse. Some locations are Viterbo University, Riverside Park, and the La Crosse County Jail. One organizer says doing the walk outside shows those in need there are people who care about them.
And it's a decent afternoon for a walk outside. A live look through CityCam will show some clouds, but they're generally mid and high level variety. That sun will be able to peek through or filter through for the most part. And what you need to know, milder today with that mix of sun and clouds. Chance for some light rain showers tonight into early tomorrow, and a small chance for some showers on Easter Sunday as well, especially Sunday afternoon into Sunday night. Otherwise, you can see those clouds streaming in from the west, but in terms of any precip, it's either well to our north and west and some rain showers across Nebraska. Eventually, that's what's going to head our way for overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Temperatures range from 41 in Eau Claire and Winona to 48 in Bosqueville, 44 in La Crosse, so already anywhere from 7 to 13 degrees warmer right now than this time yesterday. And again, partly to mostly cloudy this afternoon, milder with that high of 57 in La Crosse, chance for that light rain as we head into tonight. I'll have more on that and the Easter holiday weekend coming up with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
We will see you then, Bill. Thank you. A major piece of equipment is now at the site of the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse in Baltimore. Officials warn the process to remove the mangled mess will take some time. Natalie Brandt has the latest.
The largest crane on the eastern seaboard arrived Friday at the site of the Key Bridge collapse in Baltimore to begin the monumental task of lifting debris from the water.
Pictures don't do it justice. So you're looking at a vessel that weighs nearly 95,000 tons.
General Scott Spellman, in charge of the team working to clear a 700-foot span of the channel, says the powerful crane can only lift about 1,000 tons, so the wreckage will have to be cut up first.
The piece that you see above the water here on the front of the vessel weighs anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 tons. So it's at least going to get cut safely into 4 pieces.
Officials say there's just 12 to 18 inches of clearance between the ships and the bottom of the channel, meaning all the debris must be removed before the port can fully reopen.
We need to clear the channel and open vessel traffic to the port because the health of the Maryland economy and the national economy depends on it.
Maryland Governor Wes Moore said Thursday the missing workers presumed dead remain the first priority.
It is our obligation to bring a sense of closure to these families.
Le damos gracias a Dios.
Moises Diaz was scheduled to fill potholes on the bridge the night of the collapse, but his shift changed. He says his friend Julio Cervantes survived the collapse by climbing out of his truck as it was sinking. As the NTSB investigation continues, the Coast Guard says 14 containers with hazardous materials on board the cargo ship were damaged, but the soap and perfume inside do not pose a threat to the public. Natalie Brand, CBS News.
Construction workers in and around Baltimore coming together today to honor the victims and their families. Oscar-winning actor Louis Gossett Jr. died today at the age of 87. That's according to his longtime publicist. Gossett won an Academy Award for his performance in An Officer and a Gentleman. He also won an Emmy for his role in the miniseries Roots. The statement did not reveal his cause of death, but early in 2010, Gossett announced he had prostate cancer. And President Joe Biden was joined by former Presidents Barack Obama and Bill Clinton at a fundraising event in New York City last night. The Biden campaign sharing this video from the event at Radio Music Hall, showing moderator and late-night host Stephen Colbert and Biden poking fun at former President Trump for playing golf while Biden ramps up his campaign. In the clip, Colbert lists the campaign stops Biden's made since the State of the Union address earlier this month, contrasting the busy schedule with Trump, who Colbert says has been spending more time working on his golf game. The Biden campaign announcing the fundraiser brought in more than $25 million. That makes it the most successful single political fundraiser ever in terms of dollars raised. We now have an idea of what happened to President George Washington's family. Researchers were looking into Washington's younger brother Samuel. When he died in 1781, he was buried on his estate in West Virginia, but his grave, along with several others, were unmarked. In 1999, researchers excavated 5 graves in an effort to find Samuel's resting place. But it wasn't until recently, with newer techniques, that researchers could extract the genetic material they needed. They compared it to a living descendant, Samuel Walter Washington, who is the current owner of the estate. The remains were from Lucinda Payne and her sons, 2 of Samuel's grandsons. But Samuel Washington's remains have still never been found. There is a lot of data about the cost of living in different cities, but a new study looks at what it takes to live more than just paycheck to paycheck. After the break, the amount of money you need to live comfortably in some major cities.
During the spring savings event, save up to $800 on the Beautyrest Black Collection. It's for a limited time, so shop for the best selection only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Want to know a secret? More than just my armpits stink. That's why I use Secret Whole Body Deodorant everywhere.
4 out of 5 gynecologists would recommend Whole Body Deodorant, which gives you 72-hour odor protection from your pits to your...
Secret Whole Body Deodorant.
Want to know how I get this glow? I get ready with new Olay Indulgent Moisture Body Wash. It smells amazing and gives my skin over-the-top moisture. From dull to visibly glowing in 14 days. Major noise. See the difference with Olay.
A woman is someone who gets mad at you for something you did 3 years ago. A woman is someone who makes you check every door and lock in the house after she just checked every door and lock in the house. And here's something. Honey, the only person who wants to kill you is already in the house.
Things have sure changed since Osseo Automotive had its roots 100 years ago. But one thing remains the same: our commitment to service and great deals at Osseo Ford and Nels Gunderson Chevrolet. Drive home this new 2024 Chevy Equinox for just $33,445 with financing as low as 1.9%. Or this new 2023 Chevy Silverado for just $41,900 with over $10,000 in discounts and rebates. Osseo Automotive is Osseo Ford and Nels Gunderson Chevrolet, Rudy's in Whitehall, and Fountain City Ford.
After an accident, you have an important opportunity to go after all the money you may be entitled to.
When it comes to motorcycle representation for accidents, only one firm comes to mind, Hupy and Abraham.
They're very well known for handling motorcycle cases. We knew that we could trust them. They got me way more than I thought I would get.
Bikers choose Hupy and Abraham because of the reputation of getting the best results of any other law firm.
Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
During the spring savings event, save up to $800 on the Beautyrest Black Collection. It's for a limited time, so shop for the best selection only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Welcome back. The founder of cryptocurrency exchange FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, was sentenced yesterday to 25 years in prison for defrauding customers. He could have faced up to 110 years. Bankman-Fried was convicted back in November of fraud and conspiracy. The 32-year-old told the judge he made a lot of mistakes. We all know the cost of living has spiked tremendously in recent years, but that's just half the story, because just living isn't the same as living comfortably. Being able to afford basic pleasures and not living paycheck to paycheck, that requires more money. A new study from smartasset.com determined the amount needed to live comfortably in 99 U.S. cities. The numbers are high. The average salary needed to live comfortably in a major city is now $96,500 for one person and about $235,000 for a family of four. And a huge move for Home Depot, the home improvement chain, buying building material supplier SRS Distribution in a deal worth more than $18 billion. That move will likely help the company attract more professional home builders and contractors. If you're still planning to load up on sweet treats to fill your Easter baskets this weekend, you've still got some time, but you should get ready for some sticker shock. Cocoa prices have risen around the world this year thanks to weather conditions and higher temperatures in West Africa, which produces more than 70% of the global supply. Big chocolate companies like Hershey's are passing those higher prices on to consumers. How the brain decides which memories to hold on to, and a new study about MS and COVID-19. We'll have a look at some of today's top health stories in just a few minutes.
We forge steel bars that hold up bridges, propel ships, and send rockets into space.
But for years, China's been lowballing their prices, so it's been tough to compete.
We can't let China steal Wisconsin jobs, so I wrote a law to require American infrastructure projects use American iron and steel.
Tammy Baldwin got President Trump to sign her Made in America bill.
And then she got President Biden to make it permanent.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
Tammy Baldwin has our back.
It's time for more fun moments at Finati's.
Okay, 2 Easter baskets, chocolate Easter bunnies, a dozen cream-filled eggs, jelly bellies, and gummy kebabs.
Excellent. It looks like you guys are in for a fun Easter.
Now I just have to make sure nobody sneaks any before we celebrate.
Too true. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Lori. I need to get a few things, but don't tell Amanda I was here.
You didn't.
No. I just need a few more things.
Brought to you locally by Finati's Nut and Chocolate Shop in downtown La Crosse.
I love that my daughter still needs me, but sometimes I can't help due to burning and stabbing pain in my hands. So I use Nervive.
Nervive's clinical dose of ALA reduces nerve discomfort in as little as 14 days.
Now I can help again. Feel the difference with Nervive.
At first, I used Better Than Bouillon for broth, and then stir fries, sauces, even marinades. And now there's the culinary collection. Italian herb for pasta, smoky chipotle for fajitas. It's like the deliciousness never ends. Make everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
Not one, not two, but no less than 6 write-in candidates are running for the La Crosse School Board. And there could be more. Monday at 6, how the write-in process works and how to make sure your vote counts in the upcoming election. Monday at 6.
Trust the First Horn Weather Team to keep you safe, and even better, you can take us with you. Expect more with hourly temps and conditions, video forecast, interactive radar, and your choice of notifications. We're there when you need us.
People with multiple sclerosis face a higher chance of hospitalization or death from COVID-19 compared to those without the condition. That's according to research presented at this year's European Congress of Clinical Microbiology. The study analyzed about 12 million people in England over the age of 12. Researchers say the risk persists even after repeated vaccine doses. That suggests additional preventative measures may be needed to protect people with MS. Another new study backing up the daily use of sweeteners and sweetness enhancers for body weight and blood sugar control. In a randomized controlled trial, researchers found replacing sugars with sweeteners does not increase your appetite. They say the products also help reduce blood sugar levels, a major benefit for people at risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Scientists at NYU say they've discovered what causes certain memories to last forever. They found large groups of neurons in the brain fire off sharp wave ripples as we sleep, allowing the brain to decide what daytime events to keep and which ones to discard. They hope their research will lead to new therapies that can help improve memory and help traumatic ones fade away. Those were some of today's top health headlines. Here is a live look now at CityCam 8. Bill is up next with a look at our forecast.
Hello, I'm Miles Wilkins, owner of the Board Store, and I've had the privilege of serving homeowners from this location for over 34 years. If you're interested in a locally owned company, we are. If you're interested in a veteran-owned company, we are. If you're interested in a licensed contractor, we have been for over 30 years. Above all, if you're interested in the absolute best value for your home improvement dollar, the Early Bird Home Show is your opportunity. Call or visit us soon.
Hi, it's Elvis Duran. Thanks for listening. I think what makes our show unique is perspective. Many different voices, many different points of view.
If you're going to say don't ask me, we're going to ask you. If you want to.
Wow. We're always fun.
It's so good. Because we like you.
We're plugged in. It's kind of fantastic.
Hi, it's Elvis Duran from the Mix Morning Show. Wake up with us every morning on Mix 96.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We did the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $200 at Walmart, over $300 at LensCrafters, and over $200 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird. With the best service, quality, and prices, Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. To help you remember, I made this cheer. V value. A, awesome value. L, lots of value. U, get 2 pairs of free eye exam and anti-glare lenses for only $79.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Celebrating 70 years, we're News 8 Now.
Welcome back. A good Friday afternoon to you. Latest look at the drought monitor. As expected, that precipitation we saw on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday put a nice little dent in drought conditions. All of these yellow areas abnormally dry. We're in a moderate drought, so now just abnormally dry, generally near and north of Interstate 90, so that's the lowest level of the drought conditions. Still some moderate to pockets of severe drought south of Interstate 90, and then extreme drought in a portion of northeastern Iowa outside of our viewing area. Now, a live look through CityCam showing clouds rolling in, generally mid and high level variety. 44 the high so far today, the low of 22. 52 is average. I think we're going to finally climb above that for today, breaking a streak of 9 days in a row with a below average high temperature. Again, 44 at the airport, 45 downtown at the station. Winds out of the east-southeast, a little breezy, 10 to 20 miles per hour. That's making it feel like 38, and the Mississippi continues to rise from that recent moisture up to 5.73 feet, and that trend will continue. 41 degrees for you folks in Eau Claire with a partly cloudy sky, and the Chippewa River is holding steady. Look at the spring-like conditions to our south. Now, we're not going to get this warm, but we are tapping into some of this warmer air, and that's why we're going to warm into the 50s in many spots today. Already 48 in Boscobel, 47 in Prairie du Chien, 46 in Black River Falls, and 43 in Winona. Again, a little breezy, east-southeasterly at 10 to 20, maybe some gusts of 20 to 25 miles per hour in those traditional windier spots, the open areas across the higher terrain. So clouds rolling in from the west. Eventually, an area of low pressure over the Dakotas and associated frontal boundary will create the chance for some light rain showers as we head into tonight. Sky Tracker will show dry this afternoon with increasing clouds. Now tonight, some spits and sprinkles after dinner time, some light rain showers after about 9 or 10 p.m. and those quickly move east across the region. Note there may be a mix of some wintry mix to the north and east of La Crosse. It's a small chance. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Otherwise, the bulk of Saturday is looking dry, and then more clouds roll in for Easter Sunday, and some of those rain showers down to the south and west will try to lift north into the area Sunday afternoon. Not looking at a lot of rain tonight, generally less than 1/10 of an inch, maybe up to 1/4 inch to the north and to the east, and higher totals farther east into northeastern parts of the state. Temperatures this afternoon right around 57 in La Crosse, maybe upper 50s to around 60 far south, and a little cooler to the north, 50 in Osseo, and some mid to upper 40s for highs far north. And then lows tonight, upper 30s to around 40 in the La Crosse area, upper 30s to low 40s down to the south as well. Again, keeping most of this in liquid form, but where you see temperatures near freezing off to the north and east here, that's where there could be a mix of snowflakes, maybe some freezing rain in spots, something we'll have to keep a close eye on, especially for parts of maybe Jackson, Clark, and up into Rusk counties. So for this afternoon, milder, partly to mostly cloudy, 57 for the high. Tonight, that chance of light rain showers, lows around 40. Again, that mixed possibility far north and east. Tomorrow, 53, more clouds and sun. Small chance for a shower Easter Sunday, 52. Cooler with a chance of rain on Monday. That may mix with some snow showers Monday night into Tuesday Tuesday morning. A couple of breezy days Tuesday and Wednesday, and then warmer later next week. 62 on Friday, 63 on Saturday. So March not really going out like a lion, maybe a tame lion with just a little bit of precipitation.
Yeah, maybe a baby lion. Thank you, Bill. 15-year-old student's app is connecting New York City's homeless with vital resources. We'll tell you how his creation is making such a difference after the break.
To 50 years with my best friend and my soulmate.
The Quicker Picker-Upper. Only Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge, and Bounty is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less and get the job done with 1.
You've got a bit of your face on your face.
Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper. And get 4 rolls in 1 with the Bounty Mega Roll, our longest lasting roll.
News 8 Now presents Center Stage, powered by Maury's. Now, what we want to talk to everybody about is the Center Stage program.
Maury's is proud to partner up and really support nonprofits in our community.
A lot of these places don't have a budget to advertise with. So Maury's stepped out and said, we're going to donate this time and we're going to let the community know.
We have 7 great stores that are participating, which is all in the Cooley region. So there's a lot of opportunity to help these nonprofits.
And we'll see you on the next Center Stage, brought to you by Maury's.
Planning a home renovation? Save money on demolition and disposal fees by contacting Habitat for Humanity's Reclaim Program. Habitat will remove your cabinets, flooring, windows, appliances, and more for free. Habitat sells reclaimed material at the ReStore rather than sending it to a landfill. To schedule your free reclaim service, go to habitatlacrosse.org/reclaim.
There's obviously a lot of different health issues related to untreated hearing loss. Hearing loss can affect tinnitus, depression, isolation, heart health, cognitive decline, hypertension, diabetes, osteoporosis, safety and balance. The point is, you're never too old to do something.
Better Hearing Center, 11th and Main, Onalaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A New York teenager is trying to make a big difference in the lives of those who need help. He's created an app that lets users connect homeless people with helpful resources. Zinnia Maldonado reports.
At just 15 years old, sophomore Vedat Vora is making a positive impact on the homeless community here in New York City.
We have a phone and we can use that to help a homeless person or someone who is on the street.
In between classes, playing sports and volunteering, Vora found the time, 200 hours to be exact, to create the app Connect the Dots NYC. It breaks down different resources such as where to find shelter, food, and health care by location for those experiencing homelessness.
How does it make you feel when you see someone download your app and use it to either help themselves or to help someone else?
That's a feeling I can't fully put into words. Ever since I've heard from other people who have used the app, it's made me feel so much joy, and it's made me kind of like restore faith in our community as it comes to helping people.
Vora, who lives on the Upper West Side with mom and dad, has been coding since the 5th grade. He says he was inspired to create the app after speaking with some unhoused New Yorkers and realized many wanted help but didn't know where to find the resources.
If we're trying to help the homeless community and we have these organizations, we need to make sure that we can spread the word of these organizations and that the on-home community knows about these organizations.
So what impact do you hope your app will have?
This app I believe, has the ability, has the potential to help so many on-home people. If you give them food, or if you give them water, if you give them money, sure, that you can help them, but that's more of a short-term relief rather than giving them some place to go to whenever they need help.
As of late last year, there were nearly 93,000 people sleeping each night in New York City's main municipal shelter system. That's according to the Coalition for the Homeless. Stay with us. We'll have a final check of your forecast when we come back.
Hi, this is Mike from Sugarloaf Ford Lincoln. So a lot has changed in the Lincoln world. We're the last luxury vehicle available in Winona County. And now we've picked up the La Crosse market as well because they no longer have a Lincoln dealer. So we're proud to pick up that area. We've been selling Lincoln since 1977. We have a full line service department that can take care of all your Lincoln needs. We sell and service the entire lineup. See us. We're on the sunny side of 61, Sugarloaf Ford Lincoln, Winona.
Do we have a deal for you through the end of March? Hi folks, Harvey Wood here at Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. When you purchase a zero-turn Cub Cadet Ultima Series mower, receive up to $600 of free DeWalt power tools or $600 off a Cub Cadet snowblower. We've got the mowers, blowers, and tools, and they've got to go. There's on-the-spot financing too, with 0%, 48 months available. But you better hurry. This offer ends at the end of March at Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. Wood Sales Service.
Are your windows old and drafty? Your home improvement company can help eliminate your window worries with our custom replacement windows. We'll exceed your expectations with stunning design options and top quality materials, all made in the USA. Your home improvement company provides a superior remodeling experience, and right now buy 2 windows and get 2 free. That's right. Call now to get this amazing offer and also enjoy 0 money down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2025. Call now to take advantage of these great savings.
T-Mobile coverage in my area is wonderful.
We have 8 acres, and it gives you peace of mind to know that you're going to have a reliable signal.
We enjoy hiking. We enjoy the outdoors. The coverage has been great.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time.
It will be milder this afternoon, highs in the 50s for most, including 57 in La Crosse. Chance of light rain tonight, 53 tomorrow. Small chance for a shower on Easter Sunday, 52, and then cooler with a better chance of rain showers on Monday, highs in the upper 40s.
All right, Bill, thank you. And Bill, happy birthday to you on Sunday. And thanks for everyone joining us. We'll see you back here tonight.